So in this video, I'm really gonna be diving into the mindset that you're gonna need to achieve to go out there and to be a consultant to run your own consultancy business. And before we dive into the weeds and the tactics and all those kind of things, I really want you to stop for a moment and just think about, why do you really want to do this? Like, why do you want to be a consultant so bad and go out there on your own and travel into the unknown and do this? And really think about, what is that thing that's driving you? What is that thing that you're trying to achieve? Like, are you trying to achieve financial freedom, or do you just want to be location independent, or maybe you just want to help your single parent mother, or are you trying to help your children, or are you just trying to provide a better life for yourself? And really get clear on what that is and what is deep down inside that thing that is gonna motivate you and keep you going when times get tough. Because inevitably they do, they get tough in whatever you do, and you really need to be clear about what is that thing that's driving you. And you want to think about having your why so big that the house just become easy. And I find that people really get so caught up in the mechanics and the latest hacks and tactics and kind of productive workflow software to use. But success really boils down to its 20% mechanics and 80% mindset. So the ways and the things that I really do to keep myself motivated and to keep myself on mission and on task with what I want to do is, I created a vision board of all the things that I want to achieve in my life and why am I doing it. And what I did is I laminated it and I sticked it everywhere in my house, at least in my bedroom. So it's the first thing that I look in the morning. So when that alarm clock goes off at 5 a.m. in the morning and I think, oh, we're at it again today, I'm gonna be looking at, what is that goal? What is that target that I'm shooting for? Like, why am I doing that? Whether it's a picture of my mom or my family, or the things that I want to achieve, or the lifestyle that I really want to create. So when I get up and I look at those things, it just sets my soul on fire. So you better get ready, you better get out, and better get moving. So an action item for you to do is to really sit down and think about, what is this thing that's driving you inside? What is it you want to achieve? And you really want to crystallize that and then further take another step, and you want to visualize it. And after you visualize it, you want to create a vision board and a mood board for the things that are really going to keep you fired up and keep you going and keep you rearing and roaring and ready to go in the morning every day, to go out there and to build this better life for yourself. So think about the things in your personal life. Think about maybe material things that are the things that are going to be motivating you. Think about, how can you give back? But I really want you to visualize it and create a mood board, and then go ahead and get that printed out and stick it somewhere every day that you look at, as the very first thing to get you on mission for the rest of your day and for the rest of your week. In my personal life, I don't just wait to get inspired or to get motivation. I physically plan a time with myself to get motivated. Whether it's YouTube videos that I'm watching, or quotes, or I'm looking at photos of things that really motivate me. But I really kind of plan time with myself to get fired up and to get motivated, knowing fully when that 80% of success is mindset. I want to do as much as possible to control my mindset and to control my state. And the way that I do that is by planning that time with myself to really take out from whatever is going in my life, in that crazy day-to-day things that happen to everybody, and actually take a moment to stop, get on focus and get on task. Watch videos, listen to pump up music, whatever it is for you to get you fired up. You need to plan for certain intervals throughout your day, throughout your week, to really get motivated and keep you moving that ball further up the field. And when you're going out there and you're starting your own consultancy or coaching business, you're gonna be a little bit isolated to begin with. You're probably coming from a working environment where you're working with a team of people and you can look for inspiration from them. But that's not the case really when you're just, starting out as a consultant. You just really need to put systems in place to control your state and to control how you're gonna get motivated. And I think a really good way to do that is not by going on Instagram or on social media and having a look at other people's lifestyles, but looking at the things that really get you motivated and knowing what they are, and whether that's creating a playlist or a YouTube playlist of the things that you can continuously go back and reference that are really gonna get you fired up. Now, as the action item for this video, what I really want you to do is bring up Google image search or open up Keynote or PowerPoint and start to think about what are those things that are motivating you. Open photos of your family or of your children or your spouse, or a significant photo, and just put them up there. It may be a wedding day photo or a family photo. Whatever it is, you need to go out and start to compile this vision board for yourself. If it's a material thing, you want to go out and do a Google image search and find an image of that and stick it on your vision board. But you really need to find what those triggers are and what are those visual cues for yourself that you can kind of have your mind as a mental image, that you can wrap your head around that object or that state and tie it to an image that you stick on that vision board. And once you've compiled it, I found the best way to do it is to certainly not make it all about material things, or not to just make it all about family, but to have just that kind of mix, But again, whatever it is that works for you, go ahead and do it. And then what I would suggest doing is printing that out. Don't just have it as your wallpaper on your phone or in your computer. You want to have it printed out. You want to have it laminated. You want to have it tacked up somewhere in your house, somewhere in your room, at your office, wherever is that first thing that you're looking at every day. And then you also want to go ahead and, as I said, not wait for motivation or inspiration to go down on you like some esoteric thing, but actually plan it and booking a meeting with yourself to look over that vision board and to really think about it and to get into that right state. Now that we've done that, in this next video, we're gonna jump right in and we're gonna start to really assess what the competition is doing, what offers that they're going out to the marketplace is, and where they're getting their traffic, and really start to set up a checklist of how you can separate yourself from all the noise out there that's going on in your marketplace, and how can you really set yourself apart by what's currently taking place in the niche or in the market that you're going to be entering in.